Brad Williams, Excel Prime.
7, how to organize your Excel files like a pro. We'll be working in the File Info Protect Workbook section. That's up here in the ribbon file. Before we click, I'm going to give you an overview of the areas within the File Info Protect Your Workbook section. You're going to have an always open, encrypt with the password, protect current sheet, protect workbook structure, restrict access, add a digital signature, mark a final, and then under file info, check for issues. We'll have an inspect document, check accessibility, and check compatibility. Always open, read only. Let me just give you an overview. File, we're going to File, Info, Protect Workbook. Here we have, click the Protect Workbook. We have these various options. Check for issues, we won't talk about that today. In this section, manage workbooks, browser view. Go back, you're going to see the information listed here is going to be on the same file. Info, protect workbook. The protect workbook, you can see there's a lot of options available. Always open, prevents accidental changes by asking readers to opt in to edit. Encrypt with the password, requires the password to open this workbook. Protect current sheet, control what types of changes people can make to the current sheet. Protect workbook structure, prevent unwanted changes to the structure of the workbook, such as adding sheets. Restrict access, grant people access while removing their ability to edit, copy, or print. Add a digital signature, ensure the integrity of the workbook by adding an invisible digital signature. Mark as final. You can click encrypt with a password. We're going to go over these in detail, but here's just a summary view. If you hit encrypt with a password, you're going to follow these steps. Hit protect again, protect your current sheet. You're going to enable or disable whatever you want. Cancel, go back to file info, protect worksheet structure. You're going to see password. Then you're going to go in and you're going to change the structural dimensions or structural requirements that you want. File, info, protect workbook, restrict access, connect to rights management server and get templates, protect worksheet, add a digital signature. To sign a Microsoft Office document, you need a digital ID. Would you like to get one from a Microsoft partner? This is usually a paid for service. There are some free services out there. You can research that on Google. File, info, protect workbook, mark as cancel. Those are a few of the features available in the protect workbook section. You want to inspect your documents. We'll go to file, info, check for issues. Go to the ribbon, file, info, inspect workbook. You can check the different features. Inspect a document, check the workbook for hidden properties or personal information. Check accessibility. Check the workbook for content that people with disabilities might find difficult to read. And check compatibility. Check for features not supported by earlier versions of Excel. Check compatibility. We're doing a quick check and there's no compatibility issues were found. File, info, inspect document, check accessibility. And you can go through and default hard to read text contrast. You can read some of the recommendations and modify accordingly. Inspect workbook, inspect document. Now, if you want to do a thorough inspection, you can go through and you can enable or disable this information. And it's a long list: comments, documented properties and personal information, data model. Inspects data model for embedded data that may not be visible on the sheets, content add-ins, inspects for content add-ins saved in the document body, task panes, pivot tables, pivot charts, cube formulas, slicers, and timelines, embedded documents. It's a comprehensive inspection. Experiment with it. When you build some models, you can go back and inspect what the output looks like. So we'll hit inspect and you're going to see some comments here. Document properties and personal information. Everything else seems to be all right. We want to change, remove document properties and personal information. We can go through and modify that accordingly.
Brad Williams, Excel Prime, out. Williams out.